Wow, hello, good evening everyone.
Good evening everyone. 皆さんこんばんは。
皆さんこんばんは. Today is a very exciting day because it's the day we announce the Happy Pianist Festival final results.
今日はハッピーピアニストコンクール決勝の結果発表です。とてもワクワクしていますよね。
僕もワクワクしまして。Thank you everyone. Welcome to our
Very
Happy Pianist Live. Wow, thank you. So I'm Mark from the Happy Pianist, and right here with me I have Miss Vivian, the Chief Judge of the Happy Pianist Festival. So
Nice
right
to
now,
be here again.
thank you so much for this time. So right now you are streaming in. Welcome, take a seat as we are going to announce the winners of this entire Happy Pianist Festival. So Vivian, just to kickstart a bit, how excited are you after the entire contest?
I'm so excited. Even more than my own examinations when I was young. It's always a very exciting moment, when you want to wait for results. So I'm very, very excited for all the participants, even though I already know the results.
Wow, thank you so much. So today we are very in also a very festive mood. You see, we are dressing like
I'm a reindeer. You're Santa Claus.
So we
because
are here to deliver the good news.
You're going to give presents to them.
Yes, wow. After all the hard work, all the preparation, we are going to give you the good news today. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so stay tuned with us. We're going to announce everything today. All right, let me bring you to my slides. So today we are going to announce the winners of our 3 categories, all the finalists who have participated in the final round. You're going to know where you stand today. Okay, so let me get started first. So right now, these are the 6 categories. These are the 6 awards we'll be presenting today. We have the Best Pop Pianist, then we have the Best Classical Pianist Junior, Best Classical Pianist Senior, Most Promising Award, Best Musicality Award, and Best Presentation Award. So these are 6 awards we're going to announce today. But before that, we are going to also thank a few people who make the entire festival very possible, very exciting for all of us. Are the contestants, the parents, the teachers, and most importantly, the judges. Okay, like Miss Vivian, and all the judges, thank you so much. Thank you so much for helping us to give all your best feedback.
Our pleasure.
Yeah, for the contestant throughout the entire, how many months? Wow, 4 months to 5 months already. Okay. So let me start by sharing the comments of the judges to help the participants. Well, because I believe that this entire contest is not just about winning to get a trophy and then that's game over. It's part of a learning process as well, a learning journey. It's very hard to get comments and feedback from other piano teachers or judges outside of your own teacher. Do you agree with me? That's very hard to get them unless you perform in front of a stage or other competitions. So this festival, we have to make sure that other than just winning, other than just playing well, you also get to learn something from other judges as well. So let me share the comments from the judges. So we have 5 local judges judging these final rounds and also 2 judges from Japan. So all of them spent the last 1 week since the day you submitted your video to today. So we have discussed everything and finalized all the results. So they also shared their comments for the participants. So let me share the videos of the judges. So let me share the first judge, and she is Miss Gabriel Cya. So she's one of the judges, and she's the first video I want to share because she's the first to share the comments. All right, so if you can't hear, you can tune up the volume a bit higher. So I'll be playing for you right now.
Hi, I'm Gabriel Cya, one of the judges of the Happy Pianist Festival 2020, and it's my pleasure to be judging once again, this time at the finals. Now, finalists, you had about 1 month of preparation time in between the semi-finals results and final submission. For quite a few of you in the classical categories especially, it seemed like quite a rush for you. This meant that some of you had to sacrifice speed and choose accuracy instead, or some chose speed and sacrificed a bit of accuracy. Well, perhaps you were not expecting to get into the finals and so did not prepare a lot for it beforehand. Nevertheless, I applaud you for trying your best and still giving a steady performance. I'm still quite impressed in general, as many of you showed great musicality and stability in your performances. This time, I was particularly impressed with the pop category. I could see and hear visible improvements in technique, musicality, as well as dressing and presentation in many of your performances here as compared with that of the semi-finals. Thank you for taking our advice in the comments that we gave you and improving accordingly. One contestant in the pop category who especially impressed me is Stefan. You played the same piece both in the semi-finals and finals, your original composition, The Messiah, but both were very different performances. Your semi-finals performance was already very good, but you played it on a digital piano. We asked you to use the piano for your final submission, and you did. You played on a grand piano, so it was a lot more sonorous. And you improved a little on your technique as well. It was cleaner. The sound was really came out more in your finals performance, and I had goosebumps listening to it. I was also very impressed with Trina and Tiffany in the classical senior category. Both your performances showed great musicality as well as maturity. So well done. In conclusion, I hope this festival was a positive learning experience for all of you, and may you continue to make music joyfully.
Wow, thank you, Miss Alithia. Thank you. Thank you for your feedback. Now, let me introduce another judge for his comments, and Mr. Hubert Low. You may recognize him from his long hair, from his video submission, video sharing in the semi-final round. Let me show his video right now, see whether is his hair still tidy or not. Thank you, Mr. Hubert, for sharing your comment. Let's see.
Hi everyone, I'm Hubert, and I would like to thank Happy Pianist for inviting me as a judge for their first ever piano festival. As the results are going to be announced soon, there are just some things which I would like to say regarding the competition. Firstly, your choice of pieces. Now, we play according to our strengths. So if you find that slow pieces suit you more, choose a slow piece. Don't play something which is not you. Like for instance, if you might want to choose a faster piece just to impress the judges, but it won't come out naturally. Okay, so choose something which is you. On the other hand, if you're good at playing fast pieces, go ahead. Choose something which is fast, exciting, and we can sense it from you. Another thing is the length of the piece. Although our competition states a certain length, but if you find that the piece which you want, maybe it's like a shorter one, it's better for you, then go ahead and choose that. If you choose a longer piece, you need to concentrate more, and if you lose your concentration, then it might start to go downhill. And worst of all, you might even end up making more mistakes. Now, next is presentation. The way you announce yourself. Okay. Learn to speak clearly, speak slowly if you need, and speak confidently. Practice a lot in front of your mirror, or maybe do more videos and get used to talking well. And finally, your dressing. I see some of the boys wearing suits, dressed very, very professionally. Some even go to the extent of renting what they are wearing. I think that's amazing. And some ladies, your gowns, they are just wonderful. Please keep that up. Ladies in dresses, and for instance, Chris Lin, your kimono, that's a very nice touch. So with that, I would like to congratulate all winners and thank you for your wonderful music. As for those of you who didn't make it, please try again. With each time you try, you develop that confidence and you will be successful one day. Thank you all.
Thank you, Hubert, for your comment. Thank you so much. Wow. Okay, so take note of what he shared. One point that I take note of is if your strength is playing slow pieces, focus on playing slow pieces well. Don't try to play a fast piece just to impress the judges. Thank you, Mr. Hubert. Now let me bring on the next judge, and she is Miss Karen Lee. Thank you, Miss Karen Lee, for being part of our judging panel as well. So let me share what she has to share with you, all the finalists for this round.
Hi, my name is Karen Lee, one of the judges for the Happy Pianist Festival 2020. The final round of the competition had been pretty intense, from the announcement of the semi-final results on November 11 to the submission of the videos for the final round. The contestants only had about a month to prepare. As a result, some of you may not have reached the level of musical and technical refinement that you may have liked, or you may have even sacrificed speed and musical expression for a more coherent recording. But despite the short time frame, I felt that the quality of the videos were high and the contestants turned in commendable performances. This is particularly so for the pop category, where the contestants showed a lot of innovation and creativity. One of the contestants who stood out was Shea, who played Hit the Road Jack by Ray Charles, an American composer and pianist, with a blindfold on. He played it with a lot of flair and personality. His Brahms intermezzo for the senior category was very lovely too. He has shown himself to be a very versatile and charismatic musician, capable of handling music from different styles and periods. Another outstanding young pianist is Trina from the senior category, whom I felt has a very beautiful touch and tone and shows a musical maturity that's beyond her age. Her handling of the Brahms Rhapsody in B minor was technically very accomplished. In sum, I would like to congratulate all the winners, finalists, and participants of this festival. If you have discovered the joy of piano playing, of sharing your music with others, and perhaps even reaching a new personal best in preparing for this competition, we would have achieved our aim. This, as a teacher, I feel is more valuable than any ranking order in any competition. We hope to see you again in the next festival. I would also like to take this opportunity to wish all of you a blessed Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Karen. Miss Karen is right now online on our Facebook Live. Wow, thank you so much for sharing your words of wisdom as well. Thank you so much, Miss Karen. Next, let me have Mr. Mark Yo. Mr. Mark Yo to share his comments for the finalists as well. So, Mark, if you're online right now, just say hi. Okay, you can say hi to Mark as well. Okay, let me share Mark's comments.
Hi, this is Mark, one of the adjudicators for the Happy Pianist Festival 2020. Firstly, I'm extremely happy to be part of this whole adjudication process. It has been very enjoyable for me. The finals must have been really tough for all of you finalists, and because you have less time to prepare the second piece, and perhaps some of you may not have even expected to be selected for the finals, but that doesn't matter. The performances were all rather surprising, and I enjoyed almost all of the performances thoroughly. My overall comment is that the technical aspects of your performances were very, very much in control. Things like tempo, control of your speed, your pulsing and your pedaling, controls of your notes and your running notes and everything, they're all very well done. On the other hand, what was a little bit unexpected was that your musicality in general, like tone, production, observance of the larger phrase structures, and also the sound context of whatever's going on in your melody and your music was not as well thought through as I hoped for it to be. Perhaps it was because of the lack of time for preparation, or maybe because for those of you who picked romantic pieces or 20th century pieces, they were stylistically more demanding, and they required a lot of musical maturity and thought processes. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. I am still really happy about all of it anyway. So a little advice, please listen carefully every time you practice your own pieces in anything that you do. Listen very carefully to the musical contours of your melody, and if you can, your harmony as well. They have to sing very, very well with good sound balance. So this tends to be lost whenever you have too much focus on rhythms or too much focus on pulse. So be very careful with all your your musical phrasing. And I'm most impressed by the pop category and surprised by it as well. I was most moved by performances by Paul and Stefan. Paul's musical maturity brought out very, very subtle emotional quality in his piece, and whereas Stefan's composition, this time performed on the grand piano instead of the digital piano, there was so much more nuance, and the depiction of his take on his composition, The Messiah, was very, very much more realized than his previous iteration of it. And yeah, good job, Steven and Paul. I'm very, very happy for both of you. So just to kind of sum it off, it's been often believed that musicians who sign up for competitions, they are there to win and to wow their judges. But I must say that I have been inspired by some of your playing as well. And, listening to some of your music has made me want to, I realize I'm humming it through my dinner, I'm humming it through every time I'm out traveling, and it's because of you that makes me also want to practice more, even though I already am. So, yeah, all in all, I hope this has been a very fruitful experience for all of you, and I encourage all of you to continue to strive to make beautiful and wonderful sounding music. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Mark. Thank you for the comment. Wow, Paul is mentioned in Mark's video. Paul is right now online as well. Okay, he's watching while I think he's doing lessons halfway. Okay, thank you, Mark. Now let me share with you a feedback by our Japanese judges. So this festival final round, we are very happy to invite 2 Japanese judges to judge our finalists for the 3 categories. So I want to thank them. Our judges for Japan, Miss Mimoto Miyuki and Miss Taka Hito Eguchi, for judging for us despite this busy schedule. So I will say a few words in Japanese to thank them for this judging, for our judging. Okay, so I'm a bit nervous right now because I only phrase out this Japanese thank you speech just today. So let me give my speech in Japan. Miyuki-san, Eguchi-san, お忙しい中、親奏してくださいて、本当にどうもありがとうございました。
Wow, very good. I'm also very honored to be able to judge alongside the Japanese judges. So Miyuki-san, Eguchi-san, Happy Pianist コンクールで私たちと一緒に審査員として審査していただき、とっても光栄です。Yay!
Thank you, Miss Vivian. So Miss Vivian is the one who write the speech for me. Thank you so much for helping me to thank them in Japanese. Okay, so let me quick introduction of Miss Mimoto Miyuki. So Miss Mimoto Miyuki is one of the highly regarded piano teachers in Tokyo, Japan, and she has over 30 years of teaching experience. And under her, she has many students become winners of prestigious and international piano competitions, such as Pitina Piano Competition, Osaka International Piano Competition, and many more. So Miss Mimoto has watched all the videos of the finalists from her home in Tokyo, and she also recorded a video specially to share with all of us. So let me play the video for all of you.
Hello, this is Miyuki Nemoto. I'm recording this in Tokyo. I'm honored to receive this kind of opportunity and be a judge for Happy Pianist Festival. Thank you very much for all of teachers' effort who work really hard of this festival. Also, I would like to recognize the host for all participants. Now, I will give my speech in Japanese. コロナ禍の今、今回初めて、録画審査を経験して、私なりに感想を述べさせていただきたいと思います。最初に思ったことは、それぞれに違った環境、ピアノ、部屋、録音、機材、など、公平に、審査をできるのだろうかというのが不安でした。生の音ではなく、機械から細やかな音が聞き取ることができるのだろうかと思った反面、皆さんにとっては聞き直しができる安心感もあり、チャレンジしやすいのではないかとも思いました。しかし、私が感じる審査の一番の大切なことは、自分の音で表現できているか、変化のある音色で奏でることができているだろうか、演奏者の語る思いや気持ちが、伝わることにポイントを置いてさせていただきました。映像から聞こえる音は、会場で聞く音と違いますが、思ったより様々なことが聞き取れたように思います。演奏と楽器が一体になっていたり、演奏の安定感、余裕を感じると瞬間的に良い演奏だなと思っていたように思います。また、私が感心したことは、皆さんが、それぞれが曲全体のクライマックス部分の表現が非常にうまく、引き込まれました。人と、競うのではなく、自分に何が出せたかが、一番の喜びとなれば、学びや成長の機会としてコンクールの、大きな意義を見出せると思います。どんな時にも音楽は心の奥深く染み込んで心に安らぎを与えてくれる不思議な力があるものです。どうぞこれからも音楽を愛し楽しんでください。素敵な演奏ありがとうございました。Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Nimoto. Thank you so much. Okay, let me read out what was shared by Miss Nimoto just now earlier so you can get a good summary again. So let me share with you what she said. During this time of the corona pandemic, I think I will share my experience of my first time judging online. At first, I was a little apprehensive about judging online effectively due to the difference in environment, the piano, room, and the recording devices. It's not the raw sounds we are listening, rather the sounds from the devices. Whether the subtle sounds are audible or not, on the other hand, the performance, it gives you the assurance that you are able to correct your playing by re-recording, and challenge has become easier. However, I feel the most important points in judging are the ability to express your sounds, the production of varied tone colors, the way you present yourself, and ability to communicate your feelings in the music. Although the sounds produced in the video is different from the real stage, more than I expected, I was able to listen to the various tone colors. I think it's good to create the unity between the performer and his or her instrument, the stability of the performance, the instant relaxed at ease feeling of the performer. What impressed me most is all the performers were skillful in expressing the climax part of the pieces. I think the most valuable thing to get from this competition is not to just think about competing with others, rather what you as a performer individually are able to bring out in your music. The opportunity, the learning process, and the growth in music is what's most important. At any time, music touches and inspires, provides comfort and peace of mind, a mysterious thing. Please from now on, keep on enjoying music. Thank you for lovely music. That's by Miss Nimoto Miyuki. Thank you so much for recording from Tokyo. So now let's have our another Japanese judge from Japan, Mr. Taka Hito Eguchi. So let me give a quick introduction about Mr. Taka Hito Eguchi. So he's a highly regarded, a very popular, famous Japanese video game composer arranger, and orchestrator. And he's a composer of many famous video game soundtracks, most notably The Bouncer, Final Fantasy X2, and Sonic the Hedgehog series. And we are very happy to welcome him to judge our contestants. And I'm sure many contestants know about his judging. Why? Because I realized for the pop round, I think right now I can just share this openly. Many contestants choose to play Japanese pieces. Vivian, do you realize that? So I think this is how to get the judges' feedback, from the Japanese judges. So he has also recorded a video out of his busy schedule. So I'm very happy to share with you his comments over here. So his video is entirely in Japan, but don't worry, I'll have a translation for you later on. So let's watch his video.
Hi, I'm Taka Hito Eguchi, although wonderful pianist who participated in the Happy Piano Festival. Thank you for a very warm and wonderful performance. I'm very impressed with your pure sound and hot performance. Everyone is the happy pianist, but I'm the very happy judge. Now I will give my speech in Japanese. 皆さんの演奏を聴かせていただいて一番驚いたことは、まず日本の曲がすごく多かったことですね。私たちがいつも知ってる友人たちの曲だとか、そういったものが、シンガポールの皆さんにもこうして、楽しんで愛されているということがとても、幸せなことだなと思いました。それから、今回ですね、そのコロナということで、皆さんが普段のコンクールとは違う、ご自宅にいながら、オンラインでコンクールを受ける、フェスティバルに参加するという形を取ったわけですけれども、今回初めての試みということでしたが、普段のコンクールと違って今回のコロナのオンラインコンクールにもしいいことが一つあるとすれば、それは皆さんが普段一生懸命練習してきた、一番慣れ親しんだ楽器と、それから皆さんの家族とか、練習している姿を聞いてくださってた家族もいるでしょうね。それから辛い思いしながら悔しい弾けないフレーズを何度も練習し直したりしたその空間の中で、一番自分の、最高のパフォーマンスを、伝えたいと。そういった演奏というのが普段と違った、価値のあるものだったんじゃないかなと思います。それは、例えばこれから10年、20年、時が過ぎた時に、その家族と過ごした、その時代の、その部屋ですね、空気感、そういったものが皆さんの送ってくれた映像の中には全て閉じ込められています。僕はこれも一つの音楽のあり方じゃないかなと思います。つまり音楽というのは演奏してしまうと、流れていってしまう、消えてしまうものなんですが、こうして皆さんの今しかない演奏が映像として残ったということは、とっても価値のある宝物なんじゃないかと思います。もちろん参加するにあたって普段だったらもうちょっと上手に弾けたのにな、あそこ失敗しなかったのになと思うこともあるかもしれません。人によってはいつもよりもリラックスしていい演奏ができた人もいるかもしれません。でも僕が聴かせていただいた皆さんの演奏はどれも本当に素晴らしかったです。間違いは確かにあるかもしれません。それは次回に活かせばいいと思うんですが、皆さんが頑張ってきたこれまでの時間というのが映像の中に全て反映されていて、聴いてる僕らがとても胸が熱くなりました。やっぱり音楽ってその自分の心を相手に伝えるというのが一番の、 一番大事な価値だと思うので、その心を、素直な心を普段から持てるように、そしてその心を目の前にいるその人に伝えたい、もしくは遠く離れた誰かに伝えたい、そういう思いが音楽の原点なのじゃないかと思います。そういった意味では、皆さんの演奏は30名の皆さん、それから今回の、決勝戦、ファイナルに、残らなかった皆さんも全部それぞれに価値のある演奏だったことだと思います。これからも、たくさん素敵な音楽を楽しんでください。そして日本の曲も、そして僕の曲も、ぜひ、楽しんで弾いていただけたらなと思います。では、日本から以上でした。また会いましょう。では。
ありがとうございました。Thank you, Mr. Eguchi. Okay, let me read out the translated version for his Japanese speech. From listening to your performances, the most surprising thing was, first of all, there were so many Japanese pieces. The familiar pieces we know, our friends, means Mr. Taka, Hito, Eguchi's friends, compositions were also being played and loved by Singaporeans. And I think it's a very happy thing. Due to the corona pandemic, the competition you participated was not the normal competition you normally participate. Now, you stay at home and do it online. If there is one good thing about this, you get to play on an instrument you are familiar with your family who is there to listen to you. You get to redo and amend the difficult passages and therefore able to give your best performance. So the difference is you play in a piece you are familiar with. So now, for example, 10 to 20 years later, you look back, the time you spent with your family, the room you were in, the atmosphere. So all these are being stored in the video you recorded. In short, once the music is being performed, it flows out and is finished. But now, everyone has done a recording together with the things in your house. I think this has become a treasure. Of course, there are some who feel that they can play better or never had that mistake before. Also depending some are more relaxed and could actually play better. Nevertheless, I think all your performances were wonderful. There may be some reflections you may have after the recording, but please put it to a good use the next time. All your hard work and accumulated practice were reflected in your performances, and I was very excited to hear them. It made my heart warm. Of course, the origin of music or the purpose of music is to convey the richness of your heart and honest feelings to the person in front of you or to someone far away, but the other person's heart is just in front of you. Also, I think the performances of every single one of you there, the 30 finalists, as well as those who did not make it to the finals, everyone's performances is wonderful and valuable. From now on, please enjoy different wonderful music. Also, Japanese music, as well as my music, my compositions. That's all for Japan. See you again. I'm Mr. Taka, Hito, Eguchi. Thank you so much. Wow, so these are the judges from Japan. Thank you so much. I think if you are watching right now, thank you so much again. Right now, I want to introduce our chief judge for the festival, Miss Vivian, to share her comments with us. So, Miss Vivian, please.
Hello. Okay, so the judges actually have sort of summarized all that I wanted to say, but I can add on something more. Okay, so today I want to talk more about communication. Okay, the judges have talked a lot about technique, musicality, playing from your heart. You know, music is about, like what Mr. Eguchi said, is about conveying your feelings to the party, to the person right in front of you. Although the person may be like miles away, but you imagine like the person is just in front of you. Okay, so heart to heart. Okay, this is very, very important in becoming an effective performer. Okay, but now I want to just add on to this kind of communication. Not only a good performer must be able to convey their heart, okay, but you must also be able to convey your heart accurately. Okay, accurately is the word. So in other words, you got to really understand your piece that you are playing so well. You got to achieve the kind of understanding. Not only you need to understand, You got to grasp it and put it into your heart and believe it. If you don't believe what you are playing, even though you understand, I understand, but I don't believe. So it's not part of you. So if there's something that is not part of you, how are you going to convey your message convincingly? So it's like, you know, you are selling stuff, you know, say, hey, come, buy my this one. You know, it's so soft. I hug it to sleep every night. You will have sweet dreams. But actually, I never do it. I got another bear upstairs, but it's not this one. So I'm actually telling you a lie. So, you know, the way I talk, like, I'm kind of hypocrite. Buy la, you know. But actually, I'm not convincing enough. Then you will say, sure not. You mean I buy this one, I will get sweet dreams? I say, yeah, you try. Do I sound convincing to you? No, right? Okay. Because I'm like hesitating, you know. So most importantly, your communication must be sincere, like what Mr. Eguchi said. Your communication must be from your heart. But one more thing is you must believe it. You must truly believe what you are sharing, what you are selling. If not, you can never do it in an effective way. Okay? So music is like a language, you know, but this is one language that you can freely speak. If you speak in English, in Japanese, in Malay, in Indian, whatever language, if you say the wrong thing, the authorities can come after you and sue you for slandering me or whatever. You know what I mean? Okay? Yeah. So, but in music, it's like a language. You can play anything, you can sing anything, and nobody can say, hey, you are cursing me or what? And I'm going to sue you or no, right? Okay, so it's a language you can freely speak. All your heartfelt moments you can just put into your music. Okay, now this is not a very easy thing to do. And in this competition, there are 30 of you. I found a handful who really touched my heart in a very special way. I'm going to name some names, but I can't name everyone because it's probably about 1/3 of you. I will just pick up the 4 which really touched my heart so much, which communicated to my soul actually, because I felt goosebumps or I jumped or something like that. Or I was like just enjoying the whole process, the whole music. Okay, so I'm going to mention names. Okay, the first from the junior section, Liam Alfaraz. He played the Kachaturian, 2 gossiping old women. Okay, not to offend anyone. It's not meant to be a rude remark, but it's actually a compliment. The moment I on his recording, he started. I started laughing. I burst out laughter. I couldn't contain the laughter. You know, I laughed so loud. I'm like, you know why? Because the way he played really sounded like those you know, those busybodies in the market, and they start to gossip with one another non-stop, and they talk very fast. And Liam managed to actually come up to that speed. And the piano that he was playing was a little bit honky-tonk in the tone, and it made the piece actually sounded more appropriate. So in a way, although the piano didn't sound like very nice because it felt a little bit honky-tonk, but it actually was very suitable for this piece, because it sounds like you know, those bullet, you know, bullet pistol, you know, what do you call that? Those what do you call that?
Machine gun.
Yeah, the kind of gun, like, yeah. So I kept laughing because it was like so really like 2 gossiping old women. And then he also had some showmanship, you know, and he flung his hand like that, and it reminded me of those women that go, I don't want, you know. So it was so appropriate. I was like, hardly believe it. Like, it was so entertaining for me. So based on this, and his technique was quite good also, although I felt that he banged a little bit, but it was kind of appropriate for this piece. Yeah. So so that he actually impressed me. Okay. So the second person I want to talk about is Gabriel Cya from the classical senior section. He played actually the Greeks, March of the Dwarfs, or you can call March of the Trolls. So this troll thing, okay, is a kind of creature normally they use it in the Norwegian folklore stories, you know. And I'm sure if you read Enid Blyton, is it Enid Blyton for the older generation? Okay, I read Enid Blyton, and we have pixies, fairies, you know, trolls. We see all this kind, you know, how they look like. And trolls are very naughty creatures. They like to create havoc, and they are rather evil also because, okay, so these trolls, they are actually from it's like from Norway, you know, and these trolls, they will like appear at night, you know, when everyone is asleep, and they will go to the Norwegian household and they will create havoc. Yeah, they will maybe steal their things or do like mess up their gardens or whatever. You know, so it's like they are very, very mischievous. So Gabriel actually he played the drum. It sounded like it sounded like a kind of mischievous laughter or even evil laughter. So I think that was very appropriate the way he played that. So that made me felt, wow, impressed me and entertained me as well. So yeah, so he communicated the story very well, you know. Okay, and then the third contestant I want to talk about is from the junior section, the cute little doll. Her name is Anna C. Yes. The moment she started to self-intro, I look at her dressing, I look at her big bonnet, and then I look at the doll that she put on her piano. It was like, wow, they really have the effort. They really make the effort to make the surrounding, not only her playing, the surrounding like so. It's like you are watching a movie, you know. Since she played Austen's The Doll's Dream, so it's about dolls, you see. Yeah, so she dressed up like a doll, and she by right she's already very cute. Plus she dressed up like a doll. She really looked like a doll, and then she put her cute doll on the piano, and then she the way she talked also like a doll, and then she went to the piano, and then from the first part, even before she played, she already gained marks. You know what I mean or not? Yeah, before even she started playing, I saw it. I say, even if you don't tell me you are playing the Doll's Dream, I would have guessed. Something to do with dolls. Yeah. So in her case, her presentation communicated so well with me. It just, oh, I understand. Like she gave me the understanding. Yeah. Okay. So lastly, I want to talk about someone whom just now a lot of judges has been talking about him. I thought, okay, maybe I should talk about someone else, but I just can't help, but I still have to mention him again. And he is from the pop section, Mr. Stefan Lim. Okay, he played the Messiah. Okay, it's his original composition. What impressed me most about his performance was the climactic part. The part where he had block chords going up in chromaticism. Dong, 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 dong. Then after that, he went up in chromatics higher and higher until the last note he go dong. And his whole head and his whole body shook. And you know what I felt? I felt the world shook. Because why? The Messiah, Jesus himself, sweated blood. It was like so intense. Dong. It's time for the Messiah to go and die. You know? So the world was like in a standstill. Wow. It really pierced my heart. Was like, oh, I got goosebumps. And you know, his showmanship, he was like, wow. Like it really hit him also, and it hit me back. So I felt was so touching at that moment. I felt I was like, oh, that is so incredible. I felt the love of Christ even more, that he's dying for us. You know, the way he did it, you know, it's not just about you being able to play well. Your showmanship must be there. You must be totally absorbed into your music. Don't be superficial. You got to be true to your music. Okay, don't care about what people think of you, how you look like. okay, I mean, I was guilty of that when I was, just tell you some of my stories when I was in the uni. Initial part, that was in my first year. I was actually, you know, all girls are kind of vain, you know. So when you're playing a sad piece, an intense piece, you know, the camera was like coming your way and you didn't want to look ugly, you know. So you know what you did? I mean, what I did? I smiled. At the most intense part, which is crazy of me, my teacher scolded me. He said, "What are you doing?" I said, "The camera." I mean, I know my face is going, because you know, like Mitsuko Uchida, the great the Japanese pianist, she recorded the whole Mozart sonatas. Her hair was like, you know, very like mad, a little bit mad like that. And then the way she played, oh wow, you see her facial expression was like, okay, I'm not to disregard her face, but I must say like kind of ugly. Yeah, but I felt that was very professional because she didn't care how she looked like. She only cared for the music. She only cared for the music. Okay, so in other words, do not be self-conscious. Always give, you know, priority to the music, how your music is going to sound. Don't care how you look like. Don't care whether the camera is coming your way and you put on a smile. Okay, so this is my experience. When I look back my videos, I was like, oh my goodness, so unprofessional. So from then on, I learned my lesson. Yes. Okay, this is mainly for ladies. I know the guys are fine, but yeah, young ladies.
Thank you.
Young ladies, huh? Okay. Yeah, so that is what I want to say about communication. So it is so very important, okay? Communicating well with your audience. Yeah. So a good performer, okay, a performer is like a storyteller telling the story. But a great performer is like a great storyteller brings you into the story. So you are actually in the story. Yes. Okay. You are a performer, you play. I say, oh, the story like that. Oh, I see. I'm like a third party. But a great performer, someone like Stefan Lim, okay, he actually transported me into the Garden of Gethsemane. I could, I saw Jesus shedding blood. I felt I was there. That is what it means by a true hot-blooded performance. Okay, so that is like a great storyteller who brings you into the story itself, into the environment, into the place itself, transport you. So let's try to be this kind of performer. Okay, take away all your self-consciousness, just be absorbed in the music itself. Forget about everything, only you and the music. And everything will just fall nicely. Then you will be a great performer. And you'll be able to share your music more effectively. And we audience will be so much more entertained and so much more inspired and fed, F-E-D. We are fed because you are feeding us with your food. So you must give us good food, right? Of course, your ingredients must be fresh. Your ingredients are like what? Your technique, your musicality, all the other criteria that makes up a good communication. Okay, so that's my sharing. Oh yeah, another thing, I also want to congratulate actually all the finalists. You have come so far, you are actually all winners. So I'm still very, very proud of you that you have come so far. You have like, there are 130 over contestants to begin with, and now it's only 30 of you. Okay, so back to you, Mark, to announce the top 5.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Thank you, Vivian. So if you are watching just now what Miss Vivian shared, this is exactly what differentiates the winners and the finalists. You know, the winner, the top best pianist compared to just a pianist. Okay, so thank you for sharing all the comments. Thank you all the judges for sharing your comments as well. I hope as a pianist, you take note of all whatever the judges have shared and then improve your next performance. So right now is the exciting part. We are going to announce the results for the festival. Okay, so you are waiting for this. I'm going to announce to you. So there are 3 categories. I'll announce one by one. So you are watching, you can watch the entire results to be announced. Then you can know where you stand. Okay, Vivian, ready? Let me announce, okay?
Yes.
Woo! Okay, so let me start the pop category. So I'll announce from the number 10 all the way up to the final, so to the best pianist. So number 10, we have K.S. Lee, and his score is 73.4. Number 9, Ethan Zi, 76.5. Number 8, Yurenda Tam, 79.2. Number 7, Eun Ren Yong, 79.4. Number 6, Theodore Lee, 80.2. Number 5, Chrislin Chu, 80.7. Number 4, Berlin Gold, 84.5. Number 3, we have Paul Anthony So. Number 2, we have Brandon Chia, 93.4. And then let me announce the winner of the Best Pop Pianist for the Happy Pianist Festival 2020. And he'll walk away with a trophy of the Best Pop Pianist with a cash prize of $150. And he is, let me start the drum roll. And he is Stefan Lim.
Woo!
Congratulations, Stefan. Okay, so Stefan is the winner of the pop category. So let me show you a short clip of him playing. So Stefan is the pianist that just now almost every judge has a comment about his playing. And he also shared how he became the best pianist for the pop category. So his entire performance will be uploaded to the Happy Pianist Facebook page by tomorrow, so you can watch the entire performance. But for now, right now, I'll show a short section of his playing for you.
Warm greetings. I am Stefan Lim. For the 2020 Happy Pianist Festival, I am delighted to be sharing with you an original composition titled The Messiah. Thank you.
Okay, that's definitely a short clip of his playing. If you want to enjoy the full video, I'll upload it to the Facebook page tomorrow so you can enjoy yourself. So, congratulations again to Stefan Lee, who coming first with a points of 95.9 marks for Stefan Lim. So let me insert his name to the ranking of the pop final ranking. So this is the ranking for the pop final round. Okay, so this is the announcement for the winner, but I have a bad news to announce as well. So for this category, something interesting is we have a disqualification. A contestant, Brandon Chia, is disqualified for this category because he failed to adhere to a recording guideline for the final round. So his performance is not counted. So what happened is his marks will be considered invalid, and there's a shift in the ranking. So after the final calculation, this is the final ranking for the pop category. So let me announce the top 5 winners of the pop final category. Number 1 is Stefan Lim. Number 2, Paul Anthony So. Number 3, Berlin. Number 4, Chrislin Chu. Number 5, Theodore Lee. And this is the final ranking for the pop category. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Right, so this is a pop category. Now let's move on to the next category. And next, let me announce the classical junior final. Classical junior final. So I'll start from number 10 and I'll move upwards. Number 10, we have Monty McConomy, points 75.3. Number 9, Jovan Pei, 78. Number 7, Wayne So. Number 7, Sophia 1. So there's a tie. Sophia 1 and Wayne, they both get 78.5, so they are both ranked number 7. Number 6, we have Anna C, 78.9. Number 5, Aiko Pei. Number 4, Alicia Tan. Number 3, Liam Alfaras. Number 2, we have Ethan Wang. And the final name to announce. And so the winner for the Best Classical Pianist Junior will walk away with this trophy and a cash prize of $150. And his name or her name is, let me give you the drum roll first. And she is Andrea. Oh, Andrea Ong is the Best Classical Junior Pianist. Congratulations, Andrea Ong. Wow. Okay, so Andrea. So if you want to wonder who is Andrea Ong, let me show a short clip of her playing. So again, her full playing will be uploaded to the fan page tomorrow. So watch out for her full recording. So she's Andrea, our Best Classical Pianist Junior.
Hi, my name is Andrea Ong. Today, I'll be performing Shadow Dance by Edward McDowell for the Happy Pianist Festival. Hope you enjoy it.
Okay, so there's a quick short clip of Andrea. Okay, so Andrea is the winner for the Best Classical Pianist Junior. And let me show her marks. Okay, so Andrea came in first with a score of 86.8. 86.8 for Andrea Ong. So this is a ranking for the Classical Junior Final. And the good news is there is no disqualification. So this is the final ranking for all the top 10 finalists for the Classical Junior category. So congratulations again. Congratulations. Thank you. So the top 5, we have Andrea Ong. Second, Ethan Wang. Third, Liam Alfaras. Fourth, Alicia Tan. And fifth, Aiko Pei. Congratulations. So now let me announce the Classical Senior category. Classical Senior Final. So are you ready? Okay, we have this is the third winner we will announce. So number 10, let me start with, we have Darius Ng, 75 points. Number 8, Lau Wan Xin, 77.5. Number 8, Charmaine Chai, 77.5. So there's a tie at number 8. Number 7, Yong Le Ting, 79.1. Number 6, Clive Chan, 79.6. Number 5, Tiffany Zhang, 82.2. Number 4, Tan Xuan Zi, 82.4. Number 3, we have Brandon Chia at 85. Number 2, we have Gabriel Cya, 86.8. And number 1, and the winner for the Best Classical Pianist Senior category, they walk away with this trophy and $150 cash prize. And he is Ching 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 Ching. And who's the winner? Tanri Trina. So Trina is the winner of the Best Classical Pianist category Senior. Yay! Congrats. Let me give you the sound effect. Congratulations. Okay, so Trina also mentioned a few times by the judges earlier on. So let me show you a short clip of her playing. This is Trina.
Hi, my name is Trina, and today I will be playing Brahms' Rhapsody in B minor, Opus 79, #1 for the Happy Pianist Festival.
Okay, so there's just a short clip of Trina's playing. So the full recording, the full performance will be uploaded to her Facebook page tomorrow. So watch out for her performance. So congratulations to Trina. So let me insert Trina's into the ranking. So she came in first with a score of 91.5. So Trina is the first for the classical senior category. And the bad news for this round, same again, we have a disqualification by Brandon Chia. Okay, so Brandon is disqualified because his recording failed to adhere to one of the guidelines of the festival. So after reshuffling of the ranking, there's a shift in the shift the ranking again. So here's the top 5 for this round. So number 1 we have Trina, number 2 we have Gabriel, number 3 is Shen Zi, number 4 Tiffany Zhang, number 5 is Clive Chan. So this is a final ranking for the classical senior final category. Thank you everyone. Congrats. Woo! So we have the winners for the first 3 categories: the Pop Pianist, Classical Junior, and the Classical Senior. What's next? Okay, let me announce another award, another category. We are another prize we are going to announce. So this the most popular performance award. This is a mini contest created out of this entire festival. So this contest simply asks you to share your video performance before from the last semi-final announcement, and then the counting stopped last week. Okay, when all the finalists had to submit their video. So after all the counting, this is the final ranking. So for Little Star, we have Celeste Chen, and Pop, we have Paul Anthony So. Okay, Paul Anthony So. Classical Junior, we have Braden Cole, and Classical Senior, we have Gabriel Cya. So all 4 of them, their videos are most shared, most liked, most watched by the public. So congratulations to 4 of them. Yay! So what you'll receive is a special certificate which will be mailed to you as well. So just hold on for it. Will be coming the next week. Okay, so 4 of you will get a special certificate. Now, next, move on to the next 3 special awards. The Most Promising Award, Best Musicality Award, and Best Presentation Award. So for this, let me start with the first award, Most Promising Award. So Most Promising Award, the winner for winning this award will get a trophy plus $100 cash prize. So for this, maybe I ask Vivian. Vivian, so for Most Promising Award, how is the winner decided?
Okay, so basically, Most Promising Award is the second in line of all the categories. So the person, the contestant with the highest mark will get the Most Promising Award. So the second of junior, senior, and pop.
All right. Okay, so the best second place will get the Most Promising Award.
So in other words, the next in line after the best pianist award.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who's the winner for the Most Promising Award? Let me give the drum roll first. And the Most Promising Award goes to Gabriel Cya. Gabriel Cya is the Most Promising Pianist. Gabriel Cya. Okay, so Gabriel came in, is the best second out of the 3 categories. So you won this award. So congratulations to Gabriel. Okay, so this is 1 trophy presented to you. Next, let us present the Best Musicality Award. Best Musicality. So Vivian, so how do you judge?
Sorry, are you supposed to show the video? No.
No.
The video. Oh no. Okay.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. So for Best Musicality Award, so how do judges determine who get the Best Musicality Award?
The most musical person in the competition. The person who can really express himself musically, beautiful nuance, beautiful phrases, and you just know the person is very musical because the music touches our hearts. So he doesn't play robotically, he played musically. So when you play music, you got to play musically and not mathematically or robotically. So musically. So it sings. He has a beautiful cantabile. So that's what it means by musical.
Okay, so let me present the award. So who's the winner? So let me give the drum roll. And the pianist with the Best Musicality Award is Paul Anthony So. Paul Anthony So, congratulations. So Paul, I think you are watching right now, online right now. I think you are chatting a bit, okay, on the Facebook Live. So congratulations for winning this Best Musicality Award. Okay, so the judges feel that you're the best, you're the most musical person. Okay, for our final round. And then next we have the last award to present to. It's called the Best Presentation Award. Best Presentation Award. So Best Presentation Award, Vivian, how do you determine which pianist win this Best Presentation Award?
The contestant who presents herself or himself in the best possible manner and atmosphere, so that when we audience look at you, it's more on the visual aspect. So when the way you talk and the way you dress, these are all under presentation. So it sort of help up in your performance as well. That's under presentation.
Wow. Okay, so Best Presentation Award. So who will walk away this award? Let me give the drum roll. And the winner for the Best Presentation Award is Arnav C. So Arnav is our doll for the final round. So congratulations to Arnav. Congratulations, Arnav. So you see from her picture, you can see that she's so cute. She will dress like a doll. She has a big head, and the doll is also accompanying her for her performance. So like what Miss Vivian said earlier, when you look at her, you know that she's gaining marks already before she played the piano. Is that right, Vivian?
Yes, that's right. First impression also counts.
Okay, so congratulations to all the award winners. Congratulations. Yay! Let's give a round of applause to all of them. Okay, if you are cheering at home, congratulations to you as well. All right, so we are near the end of the presentation. So let me share with you what will happen next. First, you'll be receiving your certificate soon. What happens is because I have mailed out the certificate. So some of you, teachers told me that they received today. So very good. One day you receive already. If you haven't received, maybe by next week, maybe Saturday or Monday. So whatever it is, you'll receive your certificates. So for the final round, finalists, you have to hold on a week more because I will need to prepare the final cert and the final marking sheet for you because you will proceed to the final. So for those who completed the semi-finals earlier on, you should be receiving your certificate either to you directly or to your teachers. So that's what will happen next. Then for the winners, I will personally present the trophies to you. Okay, so you can see the picture right inside. This is the trophy presented to our Little Star winner, Rainy Lo. Okay, with a teacher, Tan Ru-yi, together. So throughout my busy schedule, I only managed to meet one contestant so far. Okay, another trophy I want to present is the Little Rising Star to Alexa. So, but I will be arranging with you and your teachers shortly as well to present to you next week. So the rest of the winners, I will be contacting you personally to arrange a good time to go down to your place to present the award to you. So when you see my message, you reply my message. Okay, so this is what will happen. I will present to you personally. And what next? Okay, so I want to end of this entire festival. I thank all the judges once again. These are our judges, Miss Vivian, Miss Karen, Miss Alicia Chua, Mr. Mark Yo, Mr. Hubert, and the two Japanese judges, Mr. Taka Hito, Eguchi, and Ms. Nimoto Miyoki, for waiting, for helping, for supporting this entire contest. It's not easy because this is the first time we handled online judging. That means we have all judges have to go through 130 videos for the first round. And then within 1 week, we have to mark 30 contestants for the final round. And not just marking, we have to come together to discuss, to streamline, to debate who's the winner, who should get the mark, and a lot of things. And all this in terms of online communication because we all cannot meet. So once again, thank you to all the judges. Thank you, Vivian, for making it happen. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And last but not least, most importantly, thank you everybody. Thank you everybody. Wow. Thank you all the contestants, all the parents, all the teachers, everybody who support the contestants for this Happy Pianist Festival. It's the first ever festival that I ever organized. Because of this pandemic, this coronavirus, and a lot of this bad news this year, I want to make this year a better year for you. So instead of nothing what to do, no exam, nothing to perform, luckily we all managed to please all. Again, all thanks to the judges, the parents, the teachers, and everybody. So I know you see the chart on the side. I mean, in the photo, like these are the souvenirs presented to the children, to the contestants already. So by now you should already receive one. Okay, so everyone should already receive one. So all this and appreciate your effort for recording, coming all the videos on time of this festival. So thank you once again. Alright. So let me just end off by saying that I hope to see you in the next Happy Pianist Festival. So you can visit us on our website, happypianist.com, follow us on Facebook, or join us on Instagram to get notified for future events. So thank you so much again. I hope everyone had a good time at our festival, and I see you very, very soon. So Vivian, any last words for everyone? Any last words for us?
Okay. Yeah, continue to love music, continue to spend more time with music, and yeah, just spend a lot of time and you will grow, continue to grow in love with music.
Wow.
So hope to see you all join again next year.
Next year, okay. My best wish, my best wish is to hope that next year everything can go back to normal and we can do a live performance. Correct or not? Yeah, live performance.
That will be great.
Yes, you can perform live in the audience with no restriction. But the bad thing is you cannot replay so many times, only one time.
Yes.
Okay?
That will be another challenge altogether.
Yes, another challenge. So we look forward to that day. So thank you everyone for joining us today. Hope you have a nice day, and I'll see you very, very soon. Bye-bye.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.